Move.
Everyone, just stay calm. If we do what he says, he won't hurt anyone.
What do you want?
Which one of you is Bortus?
I am Bortus.
I want you to eat my weapon.
What?
Oh, man!
God!
Your faces
That
were
was
freaking
great.
priceless.
That was great.
What the hell's going on here? Gordon?
Dude, that was hilarious.
They're miniature holographic generators, courtesy of Isaac. We can fool their eyes and their bioscanners.
Ed, they're sending you into enemy space and you're acting like it's some big joke. My God, if you were discovered...
Look, Kelly, why do you think I'm trying to lighten the mood here? I'm scared off my ass.
Isaac, it's not really a first date without the excitement of getting to know the other person.
My method is more efficient.
Yeah, but nothing spontaneous. Okay, listen. Let's flip the tables here. That's not what I meant.
Reset table.
Let's see. What looks good?
You.
I'm sorry?
You look good.
Well, thank you.
You look good enough to eat.
What are you talking about?
I have been studying the various forms of human flirtation described in the ship's anthropological and sociological databases. Your species often correlates the sensation of sexual desire to physical hunger, and thus employs the use of such metaphors.
You know, you don't need to do all this research. That's not why I come here. And it's not why I care about you.
Am I to infer by your use of nomenclature that we are once again a couple?
Well, to be honest, I don't know yet.
Acknowledged. Please inform me when we are.
Well, it's not something I can inform you of at any specific juncture. If it happens, we'll just know.
How will we know?
Well, it'll just feel right.
Is this a gut reaction?
It is.
It would seem necessary to remind you that I am incapable of a gut reaction.
You know what? You're right. Don't worry. I'll inform you.
Thank you, Doctor. Good morning, Commander.
Hi, Isaac.
I wish to become intimate with you. If you are unoccupied, may we go on a date, followed by sexual conjugation?
Pretty good. How are you?
Is that an affirmative?
No, it's not.
Very well. Isaac to Commander Kiali.
Whoa, don't do that.
Kiali here.
Disregard.
Isaac, why in the name of God would you ask something like that? You just proposed marriage to Claire. She told me she said yes.
Commander Lamar has informed me that by limiting my romantic interconnectivity and coital deployment to a single individual, I may in fact be jeopardizing the success of the matrimony.
Yeah, I figured it must be something like that. Well, first off, let me tell you, that's not necessarily true. And second, I think we should both get back to our duties and never talk about this again. Okay?
Yes, Commander.
All right. Go to your room. I'm starting to think that I suck at this parenting thing.
I must agree with that assessment.
Well, what would you have done?
My anthropological studies have revealed many different methods of discipline employed throughout human history. Perhaps compulsory consumption of further quantities of alcohol would diminish his desire for the substance.
Pour booze down his throat until he can't handle anymore?
Precisely.
Yeah, that's called murder, Isaac. That's not gonna work.
I see. I thank you for allowing me to observe this conflict, Doctor. It has been most illuminating.
Well, always here to entertain.
Lieutenant, may I speak with you?
Shoba Fistik Grosh Posa.
I am told your people are known for creating some of the most sought-after pornographic simulations in the galaxy.
Golda Fos Krish, Ka Upfriskis Rotika Dos Parvos.
Lower your voice.
Lizi Mishatik,
Could you obtain a simulation for me?
Noza dod apen friskis.
I require something out of the ordinary.
Lizi Thomas Tanar Joka Stoffen. Trinazin, Sosapis, Shaklas Vista, Grohan Kriel Mosi, Kraka Kron Plaves Viz.
No. Something simpler. I just do not want to be bored.
Nana Fek Takela.
Mocklins. Many of them. All at once. Ready to be adventurous.
Daktana Tovanchik Valanon.
What?
Nabi Politik.
Commander, I am curious about something.
What?
Your addiction to pornographic stimuli. My understanding of the sexual proclivities of biological organisms is quite fractional.
I do not wish to discuss it.
Is the topic of pornography an unpleasant one due to the severe humiliation your character has suffered, and the seemingly irreversible and very public damage it has done to your relationship with your life-mate Clyden?
I have been shamed enough. I will not answer your questions.
You need not blame yourself. You are a primitive organism. I simply wish to expand my understanding of the behavioral impulse.
You think you are smarter than us? Figure it out on your own.
I am aware that billions of years of evolution have programmed your chemical mechanisms with the desire to breed fruitfully. I am curious to know how it feels.
It is a call from deep within, like a baby seeking its mother's teat. It feels as if nothing else in the world matters but satisfying the urge and achieving the goal my body has demanded of me. Then, as quickly as it began, it is complete, leaving a worn-out shell in its wake. And the only feeling I am left with, the only thing I know, is that a death has occurred.
I see. It is prudent that you are in therapy. Prepare for landing.
Once a year, every Mocklin must prepare for his Jaloja, the Great Release. They must travel to their Nakafas, a place they select during childhood. There, amidst family and friends, a Mocklin urinates, signifying a cleansing of the spirit and the beginning of a new year in his life. As you are my closest friends, I would like you to be there.
What if it's like a windy day?
The ceremony is followed by a celebration, for which the captain has allowed the use of the Orville's mess hall. You are all invited to attend with a mate.
Okay. Any questions?
Yeah, like a million, but I'm not gonna ask.
Union Central has granted clearance for the diversion as the course aligns with Outpost 58, where, as you all know, we're scheduled to take on board our new dark matter cartographer. And Bortus, if you need any time off to make preparations, feel free to relieve yourself.
Nah, it's okay, man. He's just taking the piss out of you.
Okay, that's it. Dismissed. We're done. We're done.
Try to make this believable.
Understood, Ensign.
Don't call me. Never mind.
Okay, on my mark. And go!
Oh no, I am losing. It would appear this is not one of your hobbies.
Better luck next time.
Hello, Ensign.
Hello.
May I speak with you for a moment?
Sorry, busy having fun.
Rough burn, man.
I have been attempting to converse with Ensign Burke for some time. However, My overtures have been largely declined thus far.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one, Isaac, and I don't have to tell you why.
My command of the nuances of discourse would seem to be deficient.
Don't beat yourself up.
It is an elusive skill. How does one begin a conversation with a biological life form?
Like, in general?
Yes.
There's no simple answer to that, but I guess a good place to start is to ask the other person about themselves. People like it when you take an interest in their lives.
Please clarify.
Well, it could be anything. Ask them, do they play any sports? What kind of music do they like? What are some of their hobbies? Give them a compliment on their haircut. Whatever you could think of. It's really not that hard once you get the hang of it. Oh, Gordon, can I borrow your sandwich?
Sure.
Now, in 10 seconds, I'm gonna send this sandwich exactly 10 seconds into the past.
Where'd that come from?
The future. Now, watch.
You just sent that sandwich into the past, and that's why it appeared 10 seconds ago.
Boom.
Well, why wouldn't you just keep it? Then you could have 2 sandwiches instead of 1.
If Commander Lamar had not followed through with his intent to send the sandwich into the past, it would have caused a temporal paradox.
In which case, an entirely new universe would have branched off from this one, all because of a sandwich.
Makes your head hurt.
Hey, wait. I got an idea. Can you send that 3 months into the future?
Yeah, why?
Because 3 months from now, it'll appear, and that'll be a nice surprise.
Okay.
Ah, I'm excited. Can't wait to eat that sandwich. He just completely hijacked it. Right there in front of everybody. Isaac asked me to be his best man, okay? And Bordas bullied his way in there. It's the most self-serving, shameless thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Well, maybe he'll do all right.
Seriously? You think there's a chance in hell he's not gonna suck?
No, it'll be a disaster, but look, he obviously wants a shot, and if Isaac's okay with it...
Isaac doesn't know what the hell he wants. No, wait, actually he does, and that's why he asked me to give the speech. You know, Bordas has this weird, sneaky craving for the spotlight. It is so bizarre. It's like he fancies himself this charismatic presence who deserves to command an audience.
Well, he thinks he can sing. You're obviously much better than he is, and if he knows that, he may just be trying to find some way to shine on his own. I mean, it deserves a little sympathy when you think about it.
How good was I at your wedding?
You were great.
Wasn't I good?
You were fantastic.
Didn't I get a lot of laughs? And then a few misty eyes?
You did.
I'm so pissed.
If you had to choose, would you say you're more or less upset about this than about the Kalon invasion of Earth?
I'm mad about this. Hey, that's my sandwich.
What the hell?
The sandwich I sent forward in time 3 months ago when we had the Aronoff device. Look at that. I knew I was gonna be happy to see it. You know, I feel better already.
It's a goddamn weird-ass place we work in, let me tell you.
What is that?
It appears to be a Class 2 spatial fold.
Back at Union Point, we called that a glory hole.
You called it a glory hole. Nobody else called it a glory hole.
Now entering glory hole.
No, Bordas, it's not, it's...
Sir?
It's fine, forget it.
Damage report. Multiple hull fractures, 9 overloaded power conduits, and Ensign Davis spilled soy sauce on his pants.
You put that in a damage report?
Yes.
My God, we gotta get better people.
Okay, I'm confused. Do you want to bang Derulio?
Bang, be banged. Why are you so hung up on labels, man? See, you know what? You're the problem. You are the problem. You know, instead of frantically labeling people all day long, why don't you take a look in the mirror?
Ed's been acting really strange with Derulio, too. He seems kind of into him.
What do you mean, into him?
I mean, into him.
Your statement is confusing. Has the captain entered Mr. Derulio in some fashion?
Not yet.
The only thing I'm captain of right now is your taut physique. Now get over here.
Oh no. Oh no.
My fingers ache to penetrate the hearth.
I wish to bring you erotic pleasure.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
Let us experience this sexual event.
I swear to God, I'm never looking at porn again.
Hi, I'm Dan.
My God, you're going to make me cry.
I'm going to the bathroom to read.
That is good to hear. I know Avis will protect his eternal soul.
Yeah, he's got the gold membership now. He's not waiting in any lines, going right to his car.
God's sake, shut up. She's clearly asking her friend where to find the nearest repair service for her device. But instead of writing wireless telecommunications facility, she just wrote WTF.
It is customary to respond with a fitting passage from the literature of one's own planet.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder.
Those are words of great power.